Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. This is your lecture number 3. In this lecture we are going to discuss about optoelectronic devices. Though this topic is not included in your slated course, but we just discuss the basic concept of these devices. There are total 3 optoelectronic devices, so we discuss one by one. What are optoelectronic devices? As in your previous lecture, we discussed about the structure of semiconducting material, and we discussed it. Semiconducting materials are those material which behave like insulator at 0 Kelvin temperature, but when temperature increases like at room temperature, they behave like conductor. As we know about the structure of the semiconducting material, they have fully filled valence band and they have empty conduction band. So when we provide the energy to the electron present in valence band, they absorb the energy and they jump from valence band to conduction band and they take part in conductivity. There is band gap between valence band and conduction band. So when energy of the electron equal to the energy of band gap, then they jump from valence band to conduction band and they take part in conductivity. As in our previous lecture we discussed that whenever we provide temperature to the semiconducting material, then electrons get energy and they jump from valence band to conduction band. There is generation of charge carriers inside a semiconducting material when temperature of the semiconducting material rises. We can also generate the charge carriers in semiconducting material by falling light over a semiconducting material. As due to increasing temperature, the electron present in valence band, they absorb energy and jump to conduction band. There is movement of electrons, and due to movement of electron there is creation of hole. Similarly, when light fall over a semiconducting material, electrons in valence band absorb energy and they jump to conduction band. As a result of jumping of electrons from valence band to conduction band, there is creation of hole in a valence band. So we can also generate the charge carriers in semiconducting materials by falling light over a semiconducting material. Photoelectric devices are those devices in which these are semiconductor devices, and in these devices charge carriers, which are electrons and holes, are generated by falling light on a semiconducting material. The first semiconducting material is a photodiode. Photo means light and diode, we already discussed it, it's a PN junction. When a semiconducting material is doped with pentavalent impurity from one side and trivalent impurity at other side, the resultant semiconductor we called PN junction, or we called it diode. So photodiode is dead diode, dead PN junction, which is in reverse biased mode. Reverse biased mode, we mean that N is connected to positive and P is connected to negative. So when you know that any diode or junction is in reverse biased mode, then there is no flow of current in a diode, no flow of current in a circuit. Because when there is formation of PN junction, we know that in N side electrons are majority charge carrier and in P side holes are majority charge carrier. So holes are majority charge carrier and there is deficiency of the electrons. So when PN junction, P and N material are combined, then there is a diffusion of electrons from N side towards P side. So when electron move from N side towards P side, they left hole, which is a positive charge, mean deficiency of the electron, and electrons move towards N side, so they accommodate here and there is formation of layer of negative charges which are electrons. So as a result, a depletion layer or potential barrier is developed when there is formation of p-n junction. So in reverse biased mode, the depletion layer width increases and there is no conduction inside a circuit. Now when we fall the light over a junction which is in reverse biased mode, now due to this light energy, electrons inside p-n junction jump from valence band to conduction band. Means there is movement of electron, there is creation of electron and hole pair inside a p-n junction or inside a diode due to light. You know that light consists of number of particles having energy hf or h nu. So when photons or when light fall over the diode, then there is creation of electrons hole pair. So when electron hole pair created, the electrons move towards n side and holes are moved toward p side. Here when depletion layer formed, then there is electric field at a junction point. This electric field repel all the charges towards electrons towards n side and holes towards p side. So all electrons are accommodated on n side and holes are accommodated on p side. Now due to this light, there is generation of free charge carrier which move inside a junction, which move inside a photodiode. So as a result of movement of these charge carrier, there is flow of current in a circuit. And here if we apply a ammeter, then this ammeter show deflection. Originally this circuit is in reverse biased mode, and you know that in reverse biased mode a diode show no conduction. But when we fall light over a junction, we fall light over a diode at near the junction, then there is creation of free electron and holes, means there is generation of the charge carriers, and these charge carrier move across the junction. Due to movement of these charge carrier, current is flowing inside the circuit, and this ammeter show deflection. So a diode which operate due to light, we call that diode a photodiode. And the amount of current inside a circuit due to light depends upon the intensity of light. If intensity of light is greater, then there is generation of more charge carrier and more current flow inside a circuit. If intensity of the light which will fall over a junction is less, then there is generation of less charge carriers and less current flow inside a circuit. The current flow inside a circuit, that is photocurrent, depends upon the intensity of the light. Greater will be the intensity, greater will be the current flowing inside a circuit. Less will be the intensity, less will be the current flow inside a circuit. So this diode is used for detection of optical signals, means used for detection of light. Either light is present, when light is present, then it show conduction, there is flow of current, and when no light fall over a junction, then there is no current because it's in reverse biased mode. This is all about photodiode.